No, that's I later check. That's I later check.
Just talk to me more about that technical color part. When I hear a color commentator, I hear more like people cracking jokes, but you seem more like on the cold front. You know, like what does that mean?
Well,
Color commentating in your perspective.
well, many people in YouTube that comment and do such things. You'll probably notice that many fans are sitting on the couch. Fans, you'll probably notice that, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have background in Taekwondo, I have background in kickboxing, and I have background in BJJ. So technical analysis of the game is something I'm very, very much good at, and I'm very, very, very good at that. For example, I can describe every single strike. I mean, if you watched my striking and such things, you'll notice that my striking is pretty, pretty good. You've seen that I know to elaborate every single strike, every counter. Plus, I'm a southpaw on my own, so I know technically what happens when you try to strike. I know technically what is happening. I know every single technical aspect of the game. And many people ask me, how do you know such things? Because I was fighting, because I'm still fighting, because I do it. I do it. It's like for you getting up, drink a coffee, and that's normal for me. I do another job in real life. I'm a web designer, which you could have seen in my from my channel emojis and badges. You'll probably seen that I'm a web designer. I made everything on my own, believe it or not. But that's just I got used to that job. I worked for one company, and I mean, I don't want to talk much about it because it's job. It's for survival. I get money on this. I don't get as much as I should get to pay everything, to pay, for rent, for bills, but it helps me. I'm doing what I like, so I'm always glad to go for the interview with somebody who respects me. So that's basically my story behind it. I don't know. And you asked me about color parts. Sorry, I forgot that. Now, when we talk about color parts, for example, I'll give you some example. You are introducing fighters, and you would probably say this fighter probably fighting out of here. He was talking that on social media. Have you ever heard me? Oh, greetings, Jack Attack. Have you ever heard me telling this fighter was talking that and that on social media? If you follow me, I can bet 100% that you have never heard me telling something like that. Have you?
No, you're very down the middle. You're very there's no bias in your vernacular. There's you're very down the middle. I commend that about you. But why is that the case? Is there like an origin to that?
Well, there is an origin because I was working for one company. I was working for MiddleEasy.com, and their editor doesn't know better than me, and she was constantly saying, "You don't know." And in the end, I was very unpleasant towards her. I wrote her, that she cures her frustrations on me and such things. And I decided, all right, I was very rude, and she was then begging me to get back. I didn't want to. I said, okay, I can push my own story because I was writing for them. If I can write for them, and if people from USA, from Canada, from UK say that my writing is good, it means it's good. And I was approached by one guy, as well as you've probably seen, I'm Bulgarian. Have you seen that? You've seen Bulgarian flag, right?
I know of the place. Yeah, I love your beef.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm a Bulgarian by origin, as well as you've noticed. And I maybe 15 days before I parted ways with that shitty editor, I was approached by one former Bulgarian MMA fighter. My contract prohibits me from telling his name, so just to know, I mustn't tell it, but I can tell you that he is a former MMA fighter, And the point is, I was approached, and he asked me, are you down to do live commentaries? I said, how do you mean to do live commentaries? I live in Serbia. I don't live in Bulgaria. He said, no. You should just go to your YouTube channel or any other YouTube channel. We are going to pay you for that, and you pay your own stuff. If you get some super chats, everything will go for you. And I asked him, okay, how much you gonna pay? And he offered more than I initially asked. I said, okay, we can give it a shot.
I'm gonna
see
stop you.
how
I'm
it
gonna
goes.
stop you there, sir. How are you getting super chats and like were you monetized at this point? Because I noticed like you kind of have quite a vast array of like clout. You know, like you have like what is it, 9.8K subscribers. It's quite that's a plethora of subscribers. You know, for like you know, an MMA prediction channel. You know, so how did you achieve such a significance and vast culture, you know, in our field, I guess, of like fucking degeneracy?
Before my web design job, I was a soccer strength and conditioning coach. I ended, how to say, I ended Bachelor Science, and I started working as a soccer strength and conditioning coach. But you know, COVID and such stuff, and prior to that, my channel was soccer oriented. You know,
Okay,
but
sure.
I was based around 3,000, 4,000 subscribers. But then I started thinking. I started thinking, listen, I was born for MMA. I'm a fighter. So actually, right now, I have some part, but very minor part of my channel that is soccer oriented. I have a part that is oriented towards training. And I have a part with MMA predictions, with MMA chit chat, which is the main part of my channel. But I had to evolve, man. You know, I had to evolve. I had to adjust.
Definitely Darwinism. You know, you are a fucking tiger, for sure. But can I ask your age? I know you're not a woman, so you shouldn't get offended by it. But like, how old are you? You seem like you're not a spring chicken anymore.
No worries, man. I'm 33 years old. I mean, you know, I never get offended, but you know, when you're older than 30, you know, the world changes.
Yeah. So, but you were talking about like fighting in your heyday and still wanting to fight. I mean, I need you to elaborate, my man. Like that's fucking interesting on like a multitude of levels. Like what kind of fighting? Like fisticuffs in the bar or shadow boxing like you do and like for 2 hours every day. You know, it's inspirational. Don't get me wrong, but like what kind of fighting?
Well, I was vice champ of my state in Taekwondo. Just to know, I competed in kickboxing too. I have 2 amateur kickboxing matches. I lost one via decision, and I won one via spinning heel kick KO. So unfortunately, I plan to continue, but I had big liver issues. I nearly died 8 years ago. So then after that, the doctor said, listen, you can train from time to time, but we don't recommend competitions. He didn't want to authorize my appearance in the competitions, and I had to retire from professional waters. I didn't do anything for 2 years, man. It was a severe depression, if you know what I mean. But then I said, okay, listen, the world is big. The market is big. Why not, man? Let's give it a shot. I wanted to be the first Bulgarian MMA podcaster, interviewer, commentator. I wanted to push my state forward, man, and it came to fruition. You know,
it's like a niche field, but it's like you can like capitalize on the marketplace. You know, I respect it. Cool.
Yes,
so you have a great voice, especially here. I've noticed. No offense, but like a lot of cunty incel people like around these parts call you like mushmouth because you're kind of like talking very like low sometimes. But here you seem so clear and articulate. What's the deal, man? Like sometimes you like to turn it on, you know, for like a broadcast perspective. Like your voice is so outgoing and it projects, but other times it doesn't. Is there a reason? Do you like sometimes like I don't know, half-ass it? Like how would you say? Do you say sometimes like you don't put all your effort into your voice projections and shit? I know I do, but I'm just saying like because dude, like, you know, you can't win them all.
Do you want honest answer or?
Sorry.
Do you want honest answer or do you want me to be honest or?
Oh yeah, dude, 100%. Honesty is the best policy. Yeah.
Listen, UFC in my time zone is taking place in the middle of the night. Did you know that?
Oh, it's awful. Yeah, I have friends, great, awesome amigos that have been acquired from like YouTube, you know, from Norway, UK, even Japan, you know, 13-hour differentials. And then, yeah, they tell me of the anguish and the anxiety that has come about due to these time differences. Yeah, so I'm sure that has to have played a role. What's happening, man? Who are you?
It's Mark Terry Strawberries here. I've been slinging your link. This is my wife's drama channel. But I wanted to let you know something and keep it secret if you can, because I'm about to show you what these two right here can do IRL this weekend. So just be sure and tune in to this channel that I'm on right now, the boyt or soyt channel. And
what does soyt mean?
Sewer of YouTube.
Oh, it's even worse.
Right. There's boyt,
it gets even worse. Okay.
And toyt. And toyt is the trash of YouTube. And that's the very lowest.
All right. That's great and all, Colonel Sanders. But this guy actually has fought in real life and hasn't just
I haven't. I've been fighting my whole life. I'll whip his ass right now for fun.
Dude, you're 5'7". This guy spars for 2 hours a day, you know?
I'm 5'9". I hadn't fought in about a year, and I could still lay him down and pin him just like that with one finger.
Get Mrs. Terry like here. She's pleasant. You're not. You look like a thumb.
I'm trying to give you some breaking news again, dumbass. You never listen.
You look like a fucking thumb with pubes.
If you'll sub this channel, you'll see what these can do.
I don't need your welfare. I don't need your welfare fucking like shout out, dude. Thank you very much. But can you leave, dude? You're not even an Atlanta Braves fan, dude. You're fucking Kentucky.
This is Alabama Crimson Tide, the champions of football this year, where my nephew goes to school. And I'm heading to Noodles this weekend. Be sure to sub up boyt or soyt XtiC. I'm going to keep slinging your link, even though you're talking shit, because I like you. But you're going to see what I can do in real life this week.
Whatever happened to Igor, man? It was a 100-hour stream. And
I don't know, dude. Let me put this on the back chat so you don't forget to sub it. It's my wife's channel, not mine.
Ruined. Yeah, let's sub to Mark Terry's wife. She's very attractive and very pleasant. Bulgarian.
I'm talking to you personally. I'm not trying to clout chase or nothing. I'm going to show you this weekend in real life what a man with a mission with two fists. You'll see.
This guy could literally make you his wife in like 5 minutes, like maybe 5 seconds.
Dude, I'm 6'9", 280 pounds of solid muscle.
You've grown a foot.
It can't be done.
Okay.
I've never lost to any Taekwondo fighter in my life.
Okay, so like. My bad. You know, like the trash of YouTube sometimes come, you know, they're not sophisticated. They never went to college, you know, like they're very I think he's like inbred, you know, my bad. But sorry, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Great. What were we talking about? You know, it's very early. I know
you ask questions.
Yes. We do ask questions on this show. Back there. Yeah, so I guess it's like I do have to. A lot of these dumbasses like don't understand that, like, including my dumbass doesn't understand that, like, it's so late over there, right? It's like fucking crackhead hours that like your voice is going to be like very like shitty, and it's not going to be as like high pitched and great, you know, like right now, like it's not going to be like projecting. So yeah, I think people like need to understand that it's not just a selfish thing that they got going on. They got to understand like the needs of other people, you know. It's classic us versus them, yada yada. The comments are saying, I just want context. You're not gonna get any, Red Glove. I'm still here. What's up? Artem. Jesus Christ, this is a mess. We might have to go to commercial. Ridiculous.
I represented New York, and I represented New York on 9/11.
9/11.
Yeah, so anyways, dude, I was wondering, like, do you have any, like, reads for the upcoming fight? Because I noticed you were on you on Choi last week? That was a solid pick if you were on Choi.
Yeah.
It was like the fight starts in round 3 or over 1.5. That was a solid read. A lot of people were on Zalal, so I commend you for that as well. Like, me and my friend were also on Choi. But I think this card has a lot of potential upsets. A lot of people are picking Dawkins to KO Olenek. I'm not so sure. What's your take, my dude?
Well, I assume you've seen my channel, but just to announce to everyone, I mean, I always can you share this, please? This is if you want to see my prediction, just type this. If you're not a channel member, you must check fight by fight. Please share this if you can. For example, just to tell people, please give me a second, okay?
Oh yeah, well, I'm going through the comments, man. People are shocked what this midget like just lambasted himself and others like on screen and just ruined the vibe. You know, like I'm flustered. I'm about to have a seizure. Everyone is saying they love Nick. Yeah, you can go type your.
Okay, can I continue now?
Okay, yeah, go for it, dude.
Okay. Now I'm going to tell you one thing. So if you're not a channel member, just please share this. Just type fighter name versus fighter name, and this is my hashtag after this. Just copy paste this, please. If you're not a channel member, you can hear every single prediction. If you are a channel member, then I have fight by fight. Then you can see it under membership level 1. You can see it, and you can see what am I picking. Now you asked about Olenek versus Doghouse, right?
You literally wrote it in the private chat, so nobody can see it.
Can you please share this, okay? What I wrote.
How though?
I don't know. Can you share it or?
You want me to read it? Like I can't like.
Can you just give me your channel, please?
You want me to like give you the deed to my channel? Like I don't know what the fuck you want me to do.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna check this message from Instagram. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna write it now. Just give me a second, please.
This is why we have commercials, guys. Boomer meets Zoomer, but the Zoomer is actually more boomer than the boomer.
Ah, I see now. I subscribe to your channel. Okay, now give me a sec. Now give me a second. I'm going to write it out now. You said I wrote in private chat, fine. But this is if you want to see my predictions. If you want to see my predictions, just type this fighter name versus fighter name, and then this hashtag. Example is, for example, Kamaru Usman versus Gilbert Burns, and copy paste this. Do you see this now?
A lot of K's in that sentence.
Well, I'm going to just copy paste this, and yeah, this is for every single fight. And this is now how example looks like. Just copy paste this. It's not hard. Just copy paste this, memorize it somewhere. I intentionally put that these cases because I want something unique. Okay, because I don't want people to have problems with that. Does it sound okay to you?
Am I being hacked right now?
What?
I don't know, man. Yeah, basically, if you want to sign up for his OnlyFans, you gotta, you do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, man, we're not here for that, man. We're just trying to chill. We're just trying to have fun. And at the end of the day, XtiC is with you, man. He's just trying to fucking put his hashtag in, and it is what it is.
Yeah. Thank you, XtiC. That's it. That's it. What XtiC wrote. That's it. He knows. That's it.
He knows what's up. Yeah, he knows what's going on.
Yeah. You asked me about Olenek versus Doghouse. Many people are claiming. Now I'm going to put you on a brief analysis. Many people are claiming that Chris Doghouse is going to defend Alexei Olenek submission attempts because Alexei Olenek is BJJ black belt just like Chris Doghouse. But you know one thing, Travis Brown was a BJJ black belt and Olenek submitted him. So I want to pinpoint to the following situation. Olenek, I had an interview with him and he is Isaac Hill choke expert or Olenek choke expert, the way he calls it. But you got some guy called Doghouse who has never defended successfully some Olenek. Have you seen a guy defending Olenek choke? Because Olenek told me how he executes the choke, but I doubt Doghouse knows it. If you watch the fight between Victor Peshta And Alexei Oleinik, you've noticed that Victor Peshta was submitted while he was in the full mount via Oleinik choke. So I want to pinpoint to the following fact: unless Daukaus knocks him out, I think Daukaus is going to have a very, very hard time against Oleinik on the ground. The only guy who was able to defend Oleinik's submission attempts that was not predominantly a grappler was Alistair Overeem. That's number one. And number two, I mean, let's be honest, Fabricio Verdum versus Alexei Oleinik went to judges' scorecards to decision. But you can't compare Fabricio Verdum and Chris Daukaus. It absolutely makes no sense, right?
Nah, dude, but you gotta like you're kind of like saying that shit. It makes sense. Fabricio Verdum was coming off a 2-year layoff. He was fat and disgusting, and like Oleinik was in the best shape of his life. It was like the perfect crazy storm, and that would never happen again. You know, in my opinion, that wasn't the same Fabricio Verdum that we see now, and neither is that Alexei Oleinik. And in my opinion, Alexei Oleinik just swings like a Neanderthal and tries to pull an Ezekiel choke out of his ass every fucking first round. And I think Chris Daukaus is going to fucking run a train on him, like, and probably even get maybe a 60-second fucking knockout like he did against Nascimento. So, like, I don't know, man. You know, you can talk about fucking Victor Pesta until the cows come home, but at the end of the day, I think Daukaus is live for the KO at -130. You know, but I guess if you don't want to talk about that shit, you can go over 1.5. What say you? What do you think is the best course of action for the props?
The best course of action is the fight will not go the distance, because either Oleinik is going to submit him, either this guy is going to knock out Oleinik. Because let's be honest, Walt Harris knocked out Oleinik in like 12 seconds. The fight doesn't go the distance.
Yes. That is true. Yeah. Walt Harris.
Hold on. Artem Volchenkov says Derek Lewis survived Oleinik submissions. That's true. He barely survived. And he also survived Blagoy Ivanov's submissions. And Blagoy Ivanov and I were born in the same city, Sofia, Bulgaria.
Yeah. Blagoy also like is he's there, you know, in the UFC. He's just like I mean, he's like on the verge of getting cut every 2 fights, but yeah, for sure, fear Bulgaria.
Yes, my favorite fighter though. Just to add.
Yeah, I mean, the man has been stabbed in the heart. He won't die. You know, like he's a true inspiration. I just don't think he's a good fighter. But yeah, at the end of the day, that is a sexy fight. I can't wait to watch it. I think fight of the night though is obviously going to be Nate the Train versus Julian Erosa. What say you? Fight starts round 3, or I guess over 2.5, or no, over 1.5. I don't know how you play props though. That's the thing. I don't know how your book is in Bulgaria. So how are you playing that? Or do you want to keep that?
Listen, I'm following the USA odds. Okay, I learned USA system. BC Dave helped me with that. One of my greatest fans and supporters, and my sales marketing manager. I promoted him to sales marketing manager because he is a great guy. He learned me how the USA system works, so we can talk via USA system. No problem to me.
Okay, for sure. Well, I've been looking at some other cats have been looking at. See, Nate Landwehr does not have punching power. And the other guy has a submission offense for days. So it's kind of an interesting clash of styles. I do worry that Erosa has been slightly overrated because of his Sean Woodson win, but he has dramatically improved since his Artem Lobov defeat. What say you? And has Nate Landwehr kind of plateaued since his M1 championship days?
I think your statement makes sense when it comes to Nate Landwehr. I 100% agree with what you said about Nate Landwehr.
Okay, so but how will that play out? Do you believe he will play the chasing game, Nate Landwehr, to Julian Erosa's technique and moving around in the cage, even though it will be a smaller cage? I don't know, a lot of variables.
He will not play a chasing game because he got knocked out by Herbert Burns for playing a chasing game, and true. Herbert Burns is like a normal Muay Thai fighter. He is predominantly a submission guy. Nate is going to start slow. So if you ask me, Julian Erosa has better techniques. He's better technique. He's literally better in every aspect of the game when it comes to striking. When it comes to wrestling, well, I would have to think twice. But my prediction is this won't be a chasing fight. I kind of predict a slow start, and they might start chasing each other after the end of round 1, you know, because I think both fighters are going to be cautious right now. I would say plus 1.5 rounds on this fight. I mustn't pick a winner, man. Too hard fight for me. I would say plus 1.5.
You're saying over 1.5?
Yes.
But no offense, but that's kind of like the odds are kind of shitty, you know? Like we want to kind of go maybe fight starts round 3 or like potentially. And also there is a kind of case that Julian might submit Nate, you know, because Nate has a history of being submitted before. Yeah, early in his career. I believe twice. So like I'm worried that he might be headstrong and retarded enough to let himself get caught by Julian Lane. And this is coming from a fan of Nate Landwehr, you know? But I'm worried that it fucks up the overs and the, you know, playing the both sides, you know? So I don't know. It's just a fun fight. I would rather just sit back and relax, to tell you the truth. But yeah, that is what it is. That's cool. Obviously, Curtis Blades, you play the over 1.5, and you know, you just like that shit's easy. Draco Rodriguez, KO or sub, so you play inside the distance. There's a lot of easy shit. The question is, how do you not get overwhelmed when you see a lot of value on a card? And this is not just for this card. This is just in general.
Let me ask you a question. Do you drive car every day?
Sorry?
Do you drive car every day?
Occasionally. So no.
So no. Well, I think about MMA every day. I speak about MMA every day. MMA, that's my life, man. So how you don't get overwhelmed? That's my life, man. I got used to it, you know. Like a normal person gets used to doing something, you know. But I think about it every day. So I only get overwhelmed when a guy or a girl who I honestly support makes a dominant win.
I think you're not understanding my question. The overwhelmingness of the lines, like there's so much value that a certain card can have, and you might fuck up chasing like you might overindulge yourself on one specific fight, you know, in a parlay, for instance. Like you might cover yourself too much on one single fight. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about MMA. Yeah.
I understand the question.
I breathe, I eat, and like bleed MMA. Everyone here knows this. I'm just talking about like the values. You know what I mean? Like I am so young in this shit that like I feel like I haven't even gotten a process. And I don't even want to bring him up. I think you even have beef with him, but he's trying to figure me out, or he's trying to help me find a way to shorten my parlays and have a methodology so I don't overindulge myself. But how do you make so you don't fucking I don't want to like get too vulgar about it, but yeah, how do you just not get too overexcited, you know, when you're making a parlay, for instance?
Well, when I'm making a parlay, the first thing I do is think, but I think about the fight. This is the first thing I do. I sit on a piece of paper and I sit and think, man. And I'm writing on a piece of paper, for example, let's go with this submission. Let's go with this strike. Let's go with this counter. And every single time I take part in a deep analysis, I say to myself, listen, man, the odds are, for example, minus 190, I don't know, plus 180, doesn't matter. But I say, listen, these odds are good or not good. For example, I don't get overwhelmed because, let's be honest, man, odds can lie in many cases. For example, Louis Koschev versus Sasha Palatnikov, odds were terrible, man. Sasha Palatnikov knocked him out.
So you never get dissuaded by odds? Like you pick the fighter and then the odds can go suck your dick. Like that's basically
that is true. And you must know one thing. When I'm picking a fighter, I am picking the technical aspect of the game. I am not picking the bookie aspect of the game. So if I think that he's technically weaker fighter, the odd can be minus 500 on him, I will say, okay, but he's technically weaker. Why would I pick a favorite who is technically weaker? It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, definitely. I think Dawkins against Nascimento was like a plus 200, and it was so. I mean, I mean, I had Dawkins the whole time, and people were just underestimating him. But yeah, there's always like cases where just yeah, I don't have the cojones yet though. Like I still get peer pressured by odds. You know, I think that's like a good indication. A lot of people are kind of very, very cuckish when it comes to, oh, the bookies know what's best, and it's like I think you should know what's best. But
Well, I don't say the bookies don't know. I mean, let's be honest. The bookies know, but they know to rob our money, man. They are the masters of robbing our money because we get hyped, man. We are too hyped about one fight, and we put everything. For example, Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. I told people nicely, do not play on Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is not defending low kicks well, and people were like sitting on my throat. They were like, no, Conor is gonna knock him out. And I said, fine. When Conor hits the first low kick, you'll see what's gonna happen. And the truth is, you know, when you check a low kick.
Oh yeah, you were reading the low kick thing, and you're getting roasted. That's funny.
No. The problem was I didn't read. I know how Conor fights, and Conor doesn't check low kick via Muay Thai checking, if you know what I mean, and he checks via boxing checking. Muay Thai checking kick and boxing checking kick are like, you know, apples and oranges, if you know what I mean. Do you understand what am I talking about?
Yeah, I've been an apple before. Correct, sir.
Now listen, if you check like Conor McGregor, it means a slashing low kick is gonna whoop your ass. But if you check, like for example, Kyle Roundtree, a slashing low kick will not hit the mark. Conor is checking like a boxer. I mean, you can see it miles away. It's a technical detail, man. I come from Taekwondo, I come from kickboxing, and I sparred with Muay Thai guys, man. Slashing low kick is dangerous. To parry slashing low kick, you've got two options. You've got Fedor's defense, that's number one. And number two, go to the outside, man. Go to the outside, raise high, or rotate yourself, rotate your leg. Conor is not rotating, man. It was so obvious.
Yeah, I think under 2.5 was the play of the night. But yeah, we're not psychic.
Yeah.
That's why it is what it is. So I assume you don't have a Patreon or whatever the fuck
I
you
do.
have. Oh,
I
but
do have.
we're talking about a membership. Is that what you were referring to?
Well, it's easier, you know, because you can see I also have a Patreon. You just type UFC celebrities and classics. That's my Patreon, just like my channel, without the slash. I mean, just UFC celebrities and classics, but no, you know, no dashes. Just type UFC celebrities and classics, and that is my Patreon. But I want to say that if somebody joins my channel, you know, you can join the lowest level, you know. You can feel free to join the lowest level. I think it's in USA it's like $2, and you can see my odds. I mean, you can see my odds. You can also hear my point of view. I write everything for every single fight, and you know, I just give what would I play. And I'm not a guy who's gonna chase like huge values and such things. I'm chasing technical part. I know it's like different, you know, but let's say my average score is like 66-68%, something like that. I'm not gonna lie that I'm super successful guy, because I'm not. I'm an average successful guy, but I'm more into technical aspect of the game, you know. I push a different story, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. Like your thesis, like it's very good. It's very articulate what you're writing, and at the end of the day, hopefully, because the shit you're writing is so fire, it will be good for the next time.
I'm doing it again, dude. I'm so determined. This fucking chair, man. This fucking motherfucking chair made me fucking lose, man.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm not gonna help you out at all this time, though. It's not good for your health. But yeah, you can do that. But I was
good for my health
at all, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like you're gonna do it 3 times in a row. Come on, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit's like.
I mean, I'm determined, dude. I'm fucking determined.
That's cringe, dude. Like, it's like fucking really cringe. But yeah, this is Vladimir. He is from Bulgaria, and this is a UK Polish person.
Really?
A Polak, if you will. And yeah, So it's there you have it. And then yeah, so he's just doing streams. And yeah, if you didn't know Vladimir, there's a whole world basically that revolves around not just MMA, not just soccer. It's just streamers, just young people like exercising and having a good time and not being sick. So you know, maybe you should hang out with us sometime when you're not getting interviewed.
Why
Or
not,
not.
man? But yeah, I'm gonna tell you that I'm pretty much having a lot of obligations, you know. But it's always a pleasure to talk to a guy like you, you know. It's very much relaxing, and I got to tell you, I would stay longer if I don't have this interview. But I've got like 10, 15 minutes more. It depends on the fighter when he messages.
Yeah, no, for sure, dude. Like, yeah, it's like very like quote unquote official and shit just to be like on live to begin with. Like I was talking with Sam, you know, the Brazilian guy, Sam.
Yes.
Very nice guy, very fucking well spoken on the backstages, and we actually get a lot of actual bets and work done, you know. So it's not all like all fucking like this garbage, you know. So like yeah, hopefully we can actually talk in the backstages and get actual maybe progress done, just like how I hit you up on Instagram, you know, Instagram, the final frontier. But anyways, I think we're gonna cut it because you're literally an adult. You have shit to do. So, but thank you for giving me the pleasure, man. It's been an honor. You're the fucking Bulgarian Cowboy. And how did you get that fucking name, dude? I want to ask you that question. But like, as you're signing off.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Listen, I've always been a very patriotic guy, but I have to be a bit. Is offensive language allowed here?
Yes, I've been literally swearing the whole time, dude.
Okay, but I'm asking, you know, I don't wanna.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
respect. This is your show, so it means your rules, right?
Very respectful. I like that. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, but your show, your rules, right?
Go for it.
Okay. The first of all, I live in Serbia, but I'm Bulgarian by nationality. So living in Serbia as a Bulgarian is not a good thing because people, you know, there are many dumbasses here. There are many narrow-minded people here. I respect USA and the eastern part of Bulgaria because you're open-minded. I mean, you don't care, man. You can be from any place in the world. If we get along, we get along. But people here say, oh, no, no, no. If you're from Bulgaria, they say, no, 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 you're from Serbia. In my state, in Serbia, everybody knows everything. And there's a lot of disrespect. And, you know, one day, I wanted to irritate those guys. And I was in Sofia. I was visiting my state. I was in Sofia. I purchased a Bulgarian hat. You've probably seen it if you follow my channel. This is this is the dearest item I have. I love that hat so much, man. And
Cool.
one of one of my USA followers, I forgot his name. That's the problem. But how is his name? I don't remember the name. But he said, you remind me of Donald Cerrone. And I said, listen, man, I don't have a cowboy hat. This is just a hat for the beach, you know. This is like a hat of Bulgaria for the beach. And he said, a hat of Bulgaria? I said, yes. And he said, well, you're going to be the Bulgarian Cowboy. I said, no, please, man, please, no, that's no Bulgarian Cowboy. Bulgaria doesn't have cowboys. We don't. And he said, well, that's good. Bulgaria doesn't have cowboy and you're going to be the Bulgarian Cowboy, man. Nice. And he was like, you know, and then many people saw and I was like, oh, no, is it going to stuck? And when it stuck, I said, hey, that's great. I'm doing something great for my state, man. I was, after maybe a month, you know, messages started coming from all over the Bulgarian. People were like, you are doing a great thing for our country. You're amazing. You're amazing. And my boss said, you needed that nickname, man. You are the wisest man on this planet. And I said, but boss, I didn't give that nickname to myself. A fan gave it to me. And he said, oh, please, Vladimir, we know you gave that nickname to yourself. Come on. And I said, like, all right, whatever.
Dope. Okay. So that was an awesome story time, YouTube story time. You know, you're literally like a little descendant of like a Cowboy Cerrone or whatever. That's fucking cool, man. But anyway,
the fans said that, man. I didn't say I look like Cowboy Cerrone. The fans said that. When I asked him why, he said, Vladimir, you are holding Moutai stanza, you are holding Moutai guard, and you're throwing Muay Thai strikes. And I told him, listen, man, I'm Taekwondo kickboxer. I'm not a Muay Thai guy. No. You're Muay Thai guy. You're hitting like Cowboy Cerrone. You're looking like Cowboy Cerrone with a hat. And then he said Bulgarian Cowboy.
Nice. Okay, cool, man. Well, yeah, for sure. Your fucking workouts are hilarious and also like necessary during these COVID times because our fat asses need to fucking do that. So yeah, for sure. And yeah, we'll catch you on the flip, man. I hope your interviews and other garbage goes well. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much for this. And I mean, next week I will have to travel to Bulgaria, so I will probably be absent. But anyway, I mean, sometimes we can go chat again when I have more time. I'm really sorry because my time.
I woke up, dude. I'm just like a bum right now, you know. So it's like the fact of giving a bum like any time is like speaks volumes of your character. So yeah, for sure. Again, ciao.
Yeah, no problem. Здравейте, братан. That means goodbye in Bulgarian.
Yeah, okay. Hasta lasagna. That means bye in Mexican. All right.
Всичко наред.
Okay.
Impressive. Very nice. Let's see Paul Allen's card. Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God. It even has a watermark. Something wrong? Patrick? You're sweating.
Great logo.
Yeah, man.
All right. What's up, Igor? What's up, everyone? Yeah, we're not done, I guess. Like, we can just fucking kick it. It's 41 minutes. That's bitch time compared to Igor. Of course.
99 hours, 40 minutes, guys.
Insanity.
That's right. But doing this third attempt, dude. Continuing on. Dude, I fucking... Oh, I got so mad when I woke up, like, literally 20 minutes ago. Like, I was broken, dude. I was crying. I was crying in madness, dude.
You're crying in madness?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
What does that even mean, crying in madness?
Like, I just realized how much time has gone by. And, like, dude, like, when I passed out of my chair and literally, like, went to my bed, I have no recollection of actually, like, I must have been sleepwalking. That was, like, some sleepwalking shit. I literally, like... Yeah, no sleepwalking. Like, I couldn't.
You literally, if you do it again, you're like the biggest fucking clown to ever live. You know that, right? Like 3 times in a row. Come on, dude. Like,
no,
you're not giving your body a break. You're not giving anyone a break. You know, around you to promote it or hype it. Like, dude, you're just being a retard. Like, straight up.
I mean, I'm just like, you know.
Like, no one's gonna donate. No one's gonna do anything.
No, we can. It's the perfect time. Weekend, dude.
No, dude. Like, no one, dude. You're just being like AIDS about it, like straight up. Like 3 times, nah, dude. That ain't it, dude. Like at all.
It's just like it's just the perfect timing. Like it's the weekend, Friday.
The weekend, dude. It's
Friday,
it's
Saturday.
COVID, dude. There's like 100,000 times to do another time. So you're just chill, bro. Like you've broken a billion records. It's just you'll get them next time. You're just having a moment. We got time. Just relax on like the merits that you've already achieved and accomplished. Just don't do that again, because then it'll like literally break your ass cheeks apart. So yeah.
Dude. You know what I'm doing for this time? I'm throwing out this gaming chair. I'm gonna like be standing up like all fucking like 100 hours. Like I past the 50-hour mark. I'm getting rid of the mattress and the gaming chair.
Sure, bro. And I'm fucking George.
So I have no vices. I have no vices to fall asleep on.
Okay, Elliot, Igor. Like that's how that works.
I'm so fucking. I was so determined, dude. You know how much determination. Like I was alone on panel. I didn't have anyone on panel for like 24 hours. Like I literally was waiting.
No, dude, it sucks, man. It's like a psychological like torture for sure, man. But
Yeah. Without having anyone on panel, it's fucked, man.
it's literally like, but like it's gonna happen again, dude. If not 1,000 times worse, because people like you're just being like autistic and then like meme autistic on top of it. So just stop, dude. Like
I'm just like I'm dude. I'm diagnosed autistic. I'm fucking.
Yeah, just like talk to your mom, dude. Like, I'm sure she must like maybe like give a shit. So yeah, it's bad. You've already done so much. Like, don't fucking take the biggest L after taking so many dubs.
Dude, but like I didn't even. Oh, the fucking hardest thing for me to swallow right now is I didn't fucking even beat my 80-hour record, dude. I fucking like, dude. I'm like this. That's the most like fucking like damaging thing like to my like psyche right now, dude. Like I'm tired of it, man.
No,
I just want to complete it till the end. Like I'm fucking the first person in boyt to do it. I'm gonna be the first person in boyt, dude. Dude, like if I complete it, dude, like do you understand? If I complete it, I'm gonna get big, dude. Like people are gonna talk about me and shit. Yeah, there's that as well. Yeah, if I actually complete it,
it's kind of sad, but they wouldn't have talked about you even if you would have done it. So, yeah.
I mean, like, could get I don't know.
They're really like they're like terrible people, like really bad humans. So like you're not like gunning for like good people. It's just like that's like where you fucked up. But I get it, dude. And it's like a really like for sure. It's like you're so fucking goal driven, or you're so oriented to like get to where you want to go. It's crazy. So,
yeah, man, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, how the fuck did I even? Like, I think it was like lonely. It was a combination of like just no stimulus. Like the only stimulus was like fucking the music and the thing, and then no one to be around. There was literally one viewer, so I literally had zero motivation, zero fucking like literally have zero viewers. Yeah, zero viewers I had when I passed out. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
That I had no one to even like keep me going. Fucking there needs to be like one person who's like online like fucking 24/7 who is gonna keep me awake, dude. I would have done it if that was the case, dude. That was the case if I like if someone kept me awake all those hours, like the next like 35 hours, I would have done it, dude.
Yeah, but like you can't like that's like the literally why it's like one like a damn near unfathomable task is like the last 30 hours is like hell.
Yeah.
Like so yeah, like, it's just it is what it is. Fathomable. Oh look at this.
So is that Magda the OG thing? Gold driven black.
30 hours is like hell. Like so yeah. Turn off your fucking reverb, you fucking absolute shitbag.
Hi, what y'all doing, boys?
Dude, I'm listening to your fucking wacky Doolittle accent, and I'm about to kick you unless you like drop the accent.
Maybe you can beat that accent out of
Dude,
me.
you're 5'7", and now you're kicked. So, bye. It's over for you, man. Dude, Magda's literally a gay professor from Tennessee, though. That's like the funniest shit. You're done, Magda. It's whatever though. It's just like, dude, it's like you want to get in the mix with these like bumpkins from the Midwest.
I'm fucking manic right now, dude.
Yeah, I get it. It's just the manic mixed with the sadness, mixed with like you literally have not slept in like 3 fucking days. So
I'm fucking sick of it, dude. Dude, can't believe it. Tweakers on fucking left, dude. Like, dude, 2 weeks without sleep, they're fine.
And then there's like a fat clown that's just trying to be like, he's like a abominable monster. Like you're literally like, you don't have kids, right? Right, Marcus?
Yeah.
Phoenix?
My kids are grown, dude. My young.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have kids, dude. Yeah, you're just a fucking loser, man. Like you're probably gonna go to hell, right, with the professor from Tennessee. So, I mean, this kid, man, he just wants like gratification where he can get it, and like you bums, like just want to push people down, like where you can just anywhere, like you can find ways to push people down. It's like sadistic.
Yeah, psychopath.
Yeah.
Like Anderson lying about dying and then like talking shit. Like, oh, he's in my chat right now. He's like, Igor, your disappointment. Why do you always fail in life at everything? Igor looks like a dirty Q-tip.
Yeah, man. Well, when you go on the internet, it's not going to be pleasant, but you're smart enough to know that. So I'm not going to brown you.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I've been on the internet since I was fucking 6, dude. 6 years old. I had unlimited access to the internet since I was 6. I made my Skype when I was in 2011. You know, I was like fucking 8, 9, dude. I made my Skype when I was 9. I was like,
dude, I implore you, man. I implore you. Just talk to your mom or your sister, whoever the fuck is cooler with you, and just go to sleep, dude. It's been hectic, and then you can try again, but just not now. Like these AIDS monkeys are just gonna clown you, you know, because you already won, and then they're just gonna like undercut it. So it's like OCD, you know. So it's like I mean, I have OCD, so I'm just telling you how it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just.
I know, dude. They're poopy. They're poopy heads. Fucking AIDS people. Yeah. They ruin everything, man. Like they ruin like the fun of life because they died inside a while ago. So
those fuckers that should be on my panel, right? Like you know, they go on like G Mangoes or like bullshit Widow. They probably, you know, they don't even. They could have been instead of my channel, you know, like keeping me awake. Those fuckers, man. Oh man.
Yeah. They're just they're always drunk. They're always drunk, and they're always like fat and like fucking.
What the fuck, man?
People. Yeah. No, I get it. It's just a waste. It's a big old waste of time. So like, I think the sooner you realize that it's a waste of time is like the sooner you'll be happy. Because like, dude, why are you trying to impress these clowns that are objectively like are not relevant at all to anything, you know? They're literally sewer rat people, you know? And they wear it with a badge of honor, you know? So it is what it is.
Yeah, I get it.
No, I did not fart. That's just how I sound.
Donate, guys. I'm fucking trying to do this to 100.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't do it, dude. And if you do it, because like I ain't your fucking parent or whatever, I really can't support it. So yeah, it's bad, man. Just don't do it, man.
I think so. Like it's not really like it's not.
It's just not. It's literally not good for your health, like at all. Like that's just not. It is what it is. The second one was like iffy at best, and the third one is not. And even your autistic brain should know that. So yeah, cannot support it at all.
Well, my autistic brain is already
at least a week and a half or 2 weeks at even that. I'll get even roasted for saying that, but like yeah, you need to fucking wait. Like come on, dude. It just stings, dude. It's like me with like a gambling addiction or something. It's like I gotta chase the bet that I lost, right? You know?
Yeah.
Like I gotta chase it immediately and then lose more money, you know? And I'm just in a perpetual cycle of shit and loss. But it's like you gotta just like it sucks. It really does. But yeah. So I'm just saying I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, dude. You already took the W's, but don't go down the rabbit hole. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh man, it's just. I was so
If you want
determined,
to talk,
dude.
if you want to talk and chill with us, you're more than welcome. Instead
Right.
of that 100 hours, but yeah, do not fucking do that. And like, we will not support it. It's like, we won't like be sending your shit art your way like before. So yeah, it'll be even more of a fucking psychological torture. So yeah.
Dude, but what broke me though was like, what if I won the $100? What was waiting at the 100-hour mark?
Nothing, honestly.
Nothing.
Yeah, because like the first time it would have been something. The second time, it would have just been like bragging rights, and then yeah, like there's nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta understand it, dude. Just like really sit on it and just talk to your mom or sister, like someone, dude. Or just just text us later. Because again, dude, like we got shit to do, man. It sucks, but yeah,
Yeah.
like not everyone has the time or like the big brain to do 100 hours every fucking 3 days. So it sucks to suck, but it is what it is. And with that, we're gonna conclude it because we're repeating and we're almost at an hour. I don't know.
Yeah. We're gonna. Yeah.
So,
Next topic.
nah, you're good, dude. I don't give a shit. I'll fucking bore everyone to death. But yeah, dude. So we learned today that Bulgarians are low-key passive aggressive as fuck. Autistic kids, they mean well, but they're tragic, and white Southern hicks are just cesspool people. All right, cool. I'll see you on the flip.
32 bits, 16 bits, 8 bits, 4